As a kid, I relied on birthdays and holidays as my only means of getting new video games. And because of that, whenever I got a new game, no matter what it was, I was excited to play it. I would play the hell out of it. A little later on, when I started buying my own games, saving up money, I would play games that I had bought because I wanted to get my money's worth out of them. So a game like Mod Nation Racers that I bought when I was in high school, I didn't really like it, but I played it a lot because I wanted to get my money's worth. But now, in the age of subscription services and their game libraries, it's never been easier to just drop a game that doesn't hook you almost immediately. And Sessions Skate Sim is the first game I've played in a long time that turned me off almost immediately. Here's a game that if I had bought it, say 10 years ago, I would have stuck with it in part because of stubbornness and wanting to get my money's worth out of it, but also because I don't know, it was just what was I going to do instead? Go buy a new game? It's just different now because now I can hop between hundreds of other games that are available included in the PlayStation Plus games library. My name is Vinny. Welcome to Save File, a series of videos where I talk about my experiences playing video games. This is my save file for Sessions Skate Sim. Sessions dual stick controls, in which each stick corresponds to a foot on a skateboard, are what the developers claim lead to an ultra-realistic experience, as opposed to the more arcade-like feel of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater or Skate. I was skeptical of this claim at the start. How could playing a video game be an ultra-realistic skateboarding experience? But as I played and got a feel for it, I was like, oh, I kind of see what they mean. Now, I'm by no means a great, good, or even decent skater, but I've tried to do tricks before, and the correlation between putting your back foot down and then lifting that one up at the same time as you're lifting your front foot up to do an ollie made sense to me. Or if you're trying to do a kickflip, you're gonna put that left stick to a diagonal, like it's going off the side of the board, which you're kicking it, you're flipping the board itself. So I was surprised after a little while, like, oh, okay, this does kind of feel realistic. The developers are very upfront about the game's difficulty and potential to cause frustration. I learned this pretty quickly when I quit about halfway through the tutorial because I got stuck. But I figured I'd be able to pick things up along the way, I'd be fine. Then I start playing the second mission and get stuck again. Performing manuals was no problem. That part of the game makes sense to me. But where I was having difficulty was completing this last objective, popping out of manuals. Now, I thought I was doing everything right. Here I am performing a manual and then popping out of it. But for some reason, the game was not registering that I had performed this trick. I went online and saw that I was not the only person having problems with this mission. Some people said they had been trying for 4 hours just to complete the second mission of the game. So at this point, I assumed that it's a bug with the game and I was doing the tricks, I was performing them correctly. Like with all other pieces of entertainment, you have to ask yourself, do I want to invest my time watching this movie, this series, or playing this game? And for me, I wanted to play a skating game, but if it's broken, not registering the tricks, how could I invest my time in that? How many more hours would I have spent trying to beat this second mission? Plenty of other people love this game and have beaten this second mission, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's me. But even if the game is working correctly and it's a problem I'm having, I've already spent a couple hours on this second mission. I don't want to spend any more just trying to pop out of a manual. As you can see in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, Somehow I did get one of the 2 required pops out of manuals. I just don't know how, and I don't know how to replicate that. Again, I think the controls are really cool. It's such a great concept, but I can't justify spending more time playing this game. Maybe I'll check it out later after it's been updated or patched, but for right now, I'm putting it on the shelf. So let me know if you think I'm a fool who couldn't get past the second mission of this game, or if you've tried Session, I'd love to hear what you think of it. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. Once again, my name is Vinny, and thank you for watching.